Generally, I'm interested in water, mostly what happens to water when it rains. So is it going into the ground? Is it running off? So where is the water going? And then also, what does that water look like, or what sort of pollutants is it carrying? So for instance, in urban areas, we can have flooding, we can have bad water quality. And so kind of the fun part about being an engineer with all of this is that then we get to think about how to solve those issues. Then the exciting part is getting to work with other people who are motivated to do the same things. You know, where are we going to get our food? Where are we going to get our water? All of these things are connected. And so I think that in engineering, and specifically in my field of engineering, there's a lot of appreciation for the need to work in teams. When you have that breakthrough, it's just really exciting. And it's really more exciting when you're getting to do it with other people. The research I do is applied, and so part of that is getting out and interacting with people to understand what their problems are. It's more than calculations, but being able to communicate your ideas, both speaking and then writing, is really important. And so I think it's good for all engineers to be able to do. In my discipline specifically, there's a relatively high proportion of women. And so I think it's an area where the contributions of women and the support for our inclusion is really coming along. It doesn't matter your gender. I think that just communicating that we need to solve these problems, so I'm thinking about problems with water, we need a diversity of thought. And so we need men and we need women for sure. As women, we bring unique perspectives and ways of thinking critically about problems that is needed to ultimately solve those things. You enjoy what an engineer does, and there's no reason not to do it. It's important to have women in our discipline, and so I think that, you know, more women coming in and choosing to pursue this type of career path is only going to make way for, you know, the next wave of women. Inherently, a lot of these systems are vegetation based, and the vegetation helps the soil. And so we can improve our soil while also cleaning up our water. And so it's all kind of connected. Here in Kansas, the prairie is a great example of a very healthy vegetative community, and there's so much going on in the root zone that's helping the soil to be better. It's processing all the nutrients, it's cleaning the water. And some of the systems that I work with, they're engineered, so we're designing them, but then we're trying to bring in kind of a natural vegetation system like prairie grasses to do some of that other important work for us. I like working in water because I feel like it improves people's well-being, but it also is helping the environment to be healthier. I'm Trisha Moore. I'm an ecological engineer, and I solve problems.